So some of you guys seemed confused on Friday when I gave you these puzzles. It turns out that while most of you did guess and check, and I made it somewhat easy to do guess and check, uh, you could have actually done this problem using system of equations. So it says a farmhouse shelters 20 animals. Some are oxen and some are chickens. So I'm going to go ahead right now. I'm going to say the oxen are X and the chickens are Y. Altogether, there are 64 legs. How many of each animal are there? Well, there's only oxen and chickens. And there's 20 animals. So if I say X plus Y, the oxen plus the chickens, it must come out to 20. From there, the other information I know is that there's 64 legs. Well, think about it. Oxen have 4 legs and chickens have 2 legs. So the oxen are X, 4 legs for every ox, plus 2 legs for every chicken, 4 for the ox, 2 for the chickens, must equal 64. Now from here, you have a system of equations. You have 2 equations, they have the same variables. You could use any way you want to solve this. I'd probably do, actually it doesn't really matter. Elimination or substitution would be pretty good for either of these. Maybe I'll make 2 videos. For this first one, I'm going to do, I guess I'll do substitution. So what I'd want is one of these variables by themselves. So I'm going to take and try to get this y by itself. In order to do that, I'd have to subtract x on both sides here, which would cancel here. And I'm just going to rewrite this equation. It would be y equals 20 minus x. Now y is all alone. And what happens is if this y is equal to 20 minus x, then I can plug that in for that y right there, which will be 4x plus 2. Plug in for the y, plug the 20 minus x in, equals 64. And then I can distribute here. I get 4x plus 40 minus 2x equals 64. I'm going to have to go off to the side, but I can combine some like terms, like a 4x and a negative 2x is just 2x plus 40 equals 64. Subtract 40 on both sides. I get that 2x equals 24. And when I divide both sides by 2, I'd figure out that x is 12. And remember in the beginning, x stood for oxen. So if x is 12, that means there's 12 oxen, and then there's 20 animals altogether. If there's 12 oxen, there must be 8 chickens. And really what I'm doing there is, now that I know x is 12, I plug 12 in here. I know this looks like a mess, but 20 minus 12 is where the 8 comes from. To get y equals 20 minus 12, y is 8. So I know that x is 12, there's 12 oxen, y is 8 chickens.